Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome back to the Trouble 8385 show. So today, if you've seen the title, it's simply taxation without representation. Now for those of you who don't know what that simply means when you are being highly taxed and you don't believe the people in running the government are representing you properly. It is something this United States was founded its independence on, was the fact we believed we were overtaxed and not represented. The reason I bring this up is because today, in our world today, this is how around the world people are feeling. That's why you're seeing riots. That's why you're seeing protests. That's why, listen, to me this has been a long time coming for people. Over the decades, what politicians could do wrong, people have had a thicker skin allowing to do more and more wrong before they call for their head. They learn for people to find excuses. Well, that other guy's worse than he is. A lot of people don't even want to talk about politics because it's such a personal, and it's such it can be such a, people can get a really big argument over politics. People don't like to talk politics. And the truth is, we need to put the people to the fire who run whatever government it is you live at. One of the things that California has right that I think the rest of the world should embrace, little in this country, is simply they can vote their politicians out of office. Their governor, they can vote their governor out of office. I think if we had that in this country, we could vote your congressman or whatever out because you don't think they're doing a good job, then they would represent the people like they're supposed to. Because right now, they don't care about representing the people that voted them into office. They all have agendas. They all are for greed. They're all for power, money. No longer is it about representing the people. And people in this country, I think, are finally ready for another party, a third party to enter the mix. Something the two current parties are scared of. That's why when you saw this Tea Party come to existence, the Republicans swooped in to try to corral them with their party because it increased their power base. That's why you're seeing that right now the Democratic Party so desperately try to corral the Occupy Wall Street people into their camp because they want to solidify their base. It's all about keeping them into power. That's why you see in this country the Democratic Party wants so desperately to make illegal aliens legal because they figure if they get that to happen, then they'll secure a power base to stay in power for a long time. And that's what it is. Staying in power is what they really ultimately want. The other problem is they're in office too long. They get too comfortable these days. I mean, 15, 20 years in office, and they really don't do what you're supposed to. This last presidential election in this country was the two worst candidates I've ever seen in my lifetime. I didn't like either one of them when I had to go vote. And I think that's where the world is staying, because they're sick and tired of that the politicians don't listen to the people, that they continually raise their taxes, because they cannot because they are not fiscally responsible. They give money to their buddies, they give all the jobs to their buddies, they do all these favors and stuff for people. People are sick and tired of businesses and activist groups, lobbying for these parties and for putting political ads on TV trying to influence the vote. In general, people are sick of the way the politics are running. They want to change. And so, what do you think is the change that people want most right now in politics? Worldwide, what do you think that change is? I think the truth is what people really want is know that they can trust the person who's in office to do what is right. No matter whether they agree with or want, to know that that person is going to do what is right and honest and not do things because of greed and money and whatever it is. Anyway, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. So guys, that's all for now. Talk to you guys again soon.